everyone, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel and to my travel day vlog. Today is Monday the 4th of December. It is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's already going dark outside. I'm so happy that I'm going to be escaping this winter this year, but in about 20 minutes I'm going to be leaving to go to the airport. So if you guys are new here and you've not seen my recent videos where I talked about where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing, I'll just quickly fill you in. So today I'm setting off to fly to Tanzania in Africa, and I'm going to be volunteering in Africa for about a month, and then from Africa I'm going to be making my way over to Australia, where I'm going to be doing the working holiday. So living and working in Australia for a year or longer, who knows. So yeah, essentially I'm leaving the UK today and I'm on a one-way ticket. I don't know when I'm going to be back. Mum's driving me to the airport. We are setting off quite early. My flight's not until 9 PM, so ideally I want to get there about 6 PM, and we probably live about maybe 40 minutes or 30 minutes from the airport, but with traffic, because it's a weekday and it's 4 o'clock, we decided to leave a little bit earlier. So I've got my big backpack here, which you will have seen in my packing video. Then I've got this little bag, which is going to be like my everyday bag. I also showed this in my travelling haul as well. It's from Uniqlo. And then we've got my smaller carry-on backpack, which has got my laptop and stuff in. And downstairs I've actually got a suitcase which I'm taking. The suitcase is not for me, it's actually filled with presents that I'm going to be taking for the kids in Africa, so that's downstairs as well. We are just at the airport now. I've just dropped off my bags and we're just having a drink in Starbucks before I go in, because I was going to go in and not get a drink, but then my mum was stressed out, so I decided to come and get a drink together. Our last Starbucks. Also got some of these caramel waffles, but I might eat them all now instead of saving them for the plane because I'm hungry. How are you feeling, Mum?
Well, we got to the departures. I won't say I was stressed out, we're just upset because worrying about it. She's my baby, so I just have to go in and bear it anyway. But I hope she has an amazing time and everything goes well. She keeps safe.
I just got this gift from my mum. The light's shining on it, but it says "Never forget how strong you are," and it's got a little elephant on it. So I've got that in my bag. I've also still got my gift she gave me last year when I went backpacking, which I'll show you now. It's just a little plaque with a nice message on, and a small Christmas present which I'm going to save to open on Christmas. I am just walking to my gate now, ready for boarding. I didn't film saying bye to my mum because she was really upset, and I was upset for a while as well, but trying to be more excited. Obviously I am excited, but it's sad at the same time because we don't know when we're going to see each other again really, so that's upsetting. But I am really excited. I'm feeling nervous, I'm not going to lie. Just going to my gate to board my first flight, which is to Doha in Qatar. I've been to this airport quite a few times before, like transferred there, so as long as my first flight is on time, which it is so far, everything should be fine because my layover in Doha is only 1 hour. I've done it before in 45 minutes and I made it, but obviously if there's any delays I could miss the second flight, but if I do they'll just put me on a new flight. It's not a problem because it's with Qatar, both flights. Quite excited for my flight actually because I love Qatar as an airline. Whenever I've flown with them before, it's been so good. I'm going to slow down, otherwise I'm going to catch up to these people. But yeah, my first flight, I think it's 6 hours 55 minutes, then I've got a 1 hour layover, and then my second flight is like 6 hours. So I will update you guys when I'm on the plane. This man thinks I'm a weirdo. Just landed in Tanzania and got my visa, and now I'm just brushing my teeth in the toilet just to freshen up a little bit before I go out. So I'm now in Tanzania. I made it. Please ignore the background noise. It's outside, I can't do anything about it. There's no windows to shut. There's like roosters and all sorts going on, but it was literally so hectic. As soon as I got off the plane, I went in the queue to get my visa. You've got to get a visa on arrival, which cost me $50 US. So that was a bit stressful. I didn't really know if they were going to ask me like what I was doing here, if they were going to understand. But that was relatively straightforward, to be honest. It took me about half an hour because like pretty much everyone who came off the plane was in the queue to get the visa. But I got collected from the airport by Gemma. He's basically the one who runs the project. That was a bit scary. I was stressing about it the whole way, to be honest. The volunteering project that I'm going to is located in a town or a village. Don't know how small it is yet, but it's located somewhere quite rural, and it's 6 hours away from Dar es Salaam, which is where I am right now. So we would have been staying here for one night and then going to the project tomorrow on the bus. But there is another volunteer coming, this Australian girl. I've actually been messaging her quite a bit and getting to know each other before she arrives. Basically, this other volunteer is arriving the day after tomorrow. Instead, we're now going to wait here in Dar es Salaam for her to arrive, and then we'll go together on the bus to the project. It wasn't really entirely clear like what the situation was or what the plan was. I think it's the language barrier as well. So previously, when I was messaging him on WhatsApp, I was saying to him like where we're going to be staying in Dar es Salaam, like I want to stay in a hotel, and he was saying we can stay at my friend's house. I was like no. So I was stressing about that today, and then when I got to arrivals, I asked him like what's the plan, like am I going to the hotel now? He basically hadn't booked a hotel, and I don't know if I've offended him by saying that I wanted to go to a hotel, but like from my perspective that's just me thinking of like my safety. But after some talking it through, I've decided to come with him to the accommodation that he had in mind. It is very basic, I won't lie. It's a bit of a culture shock already. Yeah, when I got to the airport I was like, oh, do you know what, I want to turn around and go home. Like I felt so overwhelmed by everything. I was the only white person. I feel like once I've got some food, once I'm connected to the internet and stuff, I've got my SIM card, I'll probably feel a lot better, and especially after a night's sleep. Well, if I can sleep, because it is absolutely roasting, like so hot. There's not a fan, there's nothing. It's the next day now, and as you can probably see, I'm in a different location. I'm actually in a hotel. Sorry, my throat is still really sore. It was just that yesterday, that whole situation, the friend's house and the staying extra time in this city instead of going straight to the project, like this wasn't part of the plan, and I didn't like being at his house not knowing where I am. I didn't like that I had very limited internet access. I had honestly the worst night's sleep ever. The bed wasn't uncomfortable, like it was okay. It was so hot in the room. So I woke up today and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna book in the hotel. So yeah, now I'm at the hotel. I've been here a few hours just resting, doing some editing. I can't tell you guys how nice it is to have a fan and air conditioning. This is the menu. I've got a copy in my room. When I arrived at lunchtime, I had the fish with lemon and pepper, and you can choose either rice, mash, chips or ugali, whatever that is. My dinner's arrived. It actually looks really nice. She brought it to me on this plate wrapped up in cling film, and it is boiling. The plate's nearly burning me, but it looks so nice. I'm starving now, and I am just in the airport now waiting for her to arrive. I tried to get in the airport and they weren't letting me in because I was trying to come in through the arrivals entrance, but obviously the guard like saw that I had my bags and everything, so she was like, no, departures is that way. I was like, I'm not going to departures, I need to be in arrivals. Anyway, she wouldn't let me in, so I had to go all the way around. I had to put my bags through some scanner just to get into the airport. But I'm here now. She should be coming out soon. So this is Melanie. We met her at the bus station. and she literally saved us. She's so nice, her English is perfect.
Oh Lord.
And this taxi driver as well from the hotel.
What's his name, by the way?
I don't know his name. He's literally a random taxi driver.
He's like, I'll drop you home, and I'm like,
yeah.
no, you can drop me. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what's his name? I don't know. I had to ask him that though.
Like without these two, like I don't know what would happen to us.
Yeah. So it was like easy
Yeah.
to help as well.
Today's Saturday, I think. Today is take 2 of us trying to get to the project because as yesterday we were meant to take the bus to go to the town. However, there was this whole drama. These 2 people helped us. You guys saw Melanie and the taxi driver. Yeah, basically our host didn't come to the bus station, so we missed the bus. We were there, but he wasn't there on time. So we decided to come back to the hotel for an extra night, and then we're going to try again today to get the bus to the project, and hopefully we finally make it there, because I've been here since Tuesday now, and Shani got here on Thursday. So it's like we're just wasting days at this point in this city that we don't want to be in. Like we literally just want to get to where we're supposed to be. So we're giving the guy, Gemma, another chance, and hopefully today we actually make it there. I both just feel a bit stressed. It's been overwhelming, right?
It definitely has.
This is Shani.
Hi.
She's from Australia, and we've got pretty much the same dates, so we're like starting together, and then after the project we're going to do a bit of travelling. You'll see that. How do you feel right now?
A little less nervous. Did you feel like yesterday was worse?
Yeah, I feel like it's not as bad as yesterday, but it's still chaotic. We have finally made it onto the bus. So many days later, we're on our way. Here's our meal of the day. We finally just arrived at the house. It is literally 9 p.m. and we left our hotel at 10:30 this morning. That bus was so long, but on the second half of the bus ride, when we got closer to where we are now, the bus passed some animals. So we saw some lions, we saw a zebra, we saw a giraffe just at the side of the road, which was insane. But yeah, we're so tired now and so hungry because we only made one stop on the way, and it was literally like not even 5 minutes. It was like use the toilet and run straight back on. We've just been shown to our room. This is it. We're sharing a bed. Good job we already kind of know each other and like each other, because otherwise that would be awkward. That's pretty much it. She's not happy. It's so hot in here. How is the bathroom? This is really a lot. We ate rice, like literally just plain boiled rice. So there's that. And we're not really sure how we're gonna adjust to this, especially Shani. She wants to leave. She wants to do like a day or 2 and leave.
I think I'm ready to go home.
You've come such a long way though from Australia. See how it is with the actual school. And I'll show you the bathroom when it's daylight, because there's no light in there, but it's like the drop toilet, which we've seen a few times now. We've used a few times. I've only used it to wee though. I don't really know what's gonna happen when it's time for that. The shower is just a bucket. Never had a shower with a bucket before, but I guess tomorrow we'll see how that goes. Today's been the longest day. Actually, it's been the longest, weirdest few days, and I just don't really know what to say at this point. I'm just editing this vlog, and I just wanted to film an outro because I didn't end the vlog. I just went straight into vlogging the volunteering once we started it. Also, my face is really red because it is still so hot, and I'm actually ill today as well. I feel like this travel day vlog was absolutely chaotic, all over the place, because that's exactly how the journey was. Like, there were so many ups and downs, literally from the point that I landed to arriving here at the project. Like, there's so many ups and downs. So there's obviously quite a big problem with organisation on this project, which obviously I'll feed back and everything at the end of my stay. But yeah, in the last clips you guys saw the culture shock that we had when we arrived. Everything was very overwhelming, it was very full on. We'd had such a stressful few days. Just kind of summarise, so I arrived to meet him at the airport. We'd never met before, didn't really know who he was, I just knew that he was running the project, so that was scary and that was stressful. And then he said that we were going to this friend's house instead of the hotel. I had no internet or anything, so that was a whole stressful situation. Then I decided to leave the friend's house and go into an airport hotel by myself because we were going to be going to the airport the next day to collect the new volunteer. So I did that. The next day we went to the airport, as you saw, to collect the new volunteer. Then me and her went to stay in an airport hotel for one night. Again, more hotel nights that we didn't plan to pay for when we came here because none of this was explained. So yeah, we had all that money of the hotel nights, the food in the hotel. We were also just sat in the hotel because it wasn't safe to go out and just walk around, and there's not anything to do there anyway. Then the next day we wake up early, we're ready for this bus ride, we're ready to get to the project, and he was supposed to come to the hotel to collect us and to go with us in a taxi to transport us to the bus station, because obviously we've got no idea where we're going or what we're doing. And then 10 minutes before he was meant to arrive, he texted us saying that he wasn't coming to pick us up anymore, so we had to make our own way to this bus station. Luckily the taxi driver, who you guys saw, well, I think you just saw his taxi, not him, but he was from the hotel. He was really, really nice and helpful. So we had a 1 hour taxi ride to the bus station. The bus station, I feel like the clips I filmed don't even justify how chaotic it is. Obviously we were there on our own because the host wasn't there to meet us, so we were just there on our own. Everyone was like bombarding us. It was so stressful. Had all our bags and everything as well, so of course we felt quite unsafe and quite vulnerable in that situation. And Shani, as soon as we got there and he wasn't there, she wanted to turn around and leave, but I said, like, let's wait for him, give him a few minutes. So the taxi driver waited with us, and then we met this girl Melanie who was asking if we were okay and trying to help us and everything. So then, lo and behold, the bus is ready to leave. We've been stood at the side of it for about an hour and he just doesn't show. So we decided to go back to the airport hotel, pay for another night, and then try again for the bus the next day. Oh, I forgot, on the drive back to the hotel from the bus station, we were stuck in traffic for 5 hours with no food, no drinks, nothing. And that poor taxi driver, who literally just thought he was dropping us off at the bus station, pretty much spent the whole day with us because he accompanied us in the bus station, so we felt safe. Then he sat with us for 5 hours on the way back to the hotel. So yeah, it was just an absolute massive, chaotic, stressful situation. But I'm here now, and if you guys want to see how the actual volunteering goes and see what happened next, there are some plot twists. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here and literally just carry on straight from this in the next vlog. So I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and of course subscribe if you want to follow along with the upcoming vlogs. And I'll see you all for the next episode really soon. Bye.